Hi friends! Welcome to our first art out of the box. Today we're going to be making a string painting, which is what you see here. This week's art activity was inspired by Georgia O'Keeffe, a painter who is famous for her paintings of New Mexico and of flowers. I was inspired by the way she used motion to make the flowers come alive, and I thought we could use motion to paint. Not only are we going to use motion to paint, but we're also going to learn about mirror images. So we'll be painting on one side of the paper and making an image that is on both sides. So for this, you'll need paper, liquid watercolor, and string. If you picked up a box from the library, you have all those materials already, but you can use any kind of liquid watercolor. You can even use food coloring. So you just dip your string into the watercolor and get it all saturated with paint. It took a minute to get it in there, but once I got it in there, it soaked up the paint really quickly. Now it is a messy activity. As you can see, my hands are getting really covered in paint. So you might want to lay down a newspaper or a trash bag just to keep everything contained. So once you have it all saturated with paint, you're going to lay it out on your paper, on one side of the paper, and you can lay it in any pattern that you'd like. I tried to imitate that last red flower that you saw, but you can really lay it in any way. Just put the string out of the paper so you can grab onto it, and fold the paper over on top of it. Now you can already see it coming through, so we're going to have an image on both sides of the paper. Now I got a book to hold it down. You can do this. You don't have to. You can hold it down with your hand. I just wanted some steady pressure on it. So you can hold down the book or hold down the paper with your hand, and your little one can pull on the string, or they can hold down the paper and you can pull on the string, or if they're able to, they can do both at once. So that's the first image, and now I go in for a second one with the other piece of string. And now you can, if you're using multiple colors, you can switch up colors here and cover the paper in different colors if you'd like, or you can do like I did and just do multiple prints of the same color. So I laid it out again in kind of a similar pattern, but smaller. Right, you fold it over again and pull. Now it slid out a lot easier that time without the book, so it's up to you whether or not you want to use the book. Now this not only makes a good art piece, but it also can be, once it dries, a card, the background for a card for maybe a loved one. I know it's hard to communicate and visit with loved ones right now, so they might like to see some of your little one's artwork. So I laid out one more time, and this one was kind of wider, so it created a bigger image on the paper, which ended up looking kind of cool. And you can just play around with it. And there you go. I hope you enjoyed this first art out of the box, and I hope you'll tune in next week to see what else we come up with. Bye-bye.